What if your home could do more than just look good? What if it could feel like a place that knows you and gently supports everything you do? In this video, we're diving into the most powerful interior design trends for 2026. Trends that go far beyond style. These ideas aren't just about furniture and color palettes. They're about creating a space that calms you, understands you, even heals you. One of the most surprising design shifts, something most people still overlook, comes right at the end. It's small, it's subtle, and it might just change the way you live. So stay with me. The future of living isn't just about where you are. It's about how you feel in the space around you. A home is no longer just a place where we live. It's becoming a mirror of who we are, a reflection of our stories, values, and personality. And in 2026, this idea takes center stage. People are moving away from generic interiors and towards spaces that truly feel personal. It's not about expensive materials or dramatic statements. It's about meaning. One person might hang an old family portrait above the fireplace. Another might display their childhood books on an open shelf. Someone else might commission a handcrafted table based on their child's drawing. These choices turn a space into something living. The room isn't just decorated, it belongs. It speaks. It holds memories. It tells you that this isn't just a house. It's a home. But to make space for meaning, we often need to let go of excess. We remove the noise, the clutter, the distractions. That's where the next step begins, creating minimalism that feels warm, not cold. The less visual noise, the clearer everything else becomes. But minimalism in 2026 isn't about cold, empty rooms or all-white spaces that feel distant. It has evolved. It's become warmer, softer, and more human. Glossy finishes are replaced by matte textures. Clinical white gives way to shades of sand, caramel, and muted terracotta. Simplicity is still here, but now it's inviting, not intimidating. Textiles you want to touch. Natural wood that feels alive. Soft, curved forms that guide your eyes instead of confronting them. Every material seems to breathe quietly in the background, helping you relax without even noticing why. There are no sharp edges, no rigid statements. Just balance. Just warmth. This is minimalism with a soul, one that doesn't feel empty, but full of space, peace, and subtle beauty. And it's in this calm environment that something surprising starts to happen. Your home begins to respond to you. For the first time, interiors aren't just passive spaces, they interact. In 2026, technology moves beyond convenience and into the realm of emotion. Homes don't just become smart. They become sensitive. Lighting adjusts to your mood. A room can grow warmer when you feel low or cooler when you need to focus. Walls come alive with projection art, transforming into a forest, a foggy lakeside morning, or a golden hour sunset with a single touch. Sound, visuals, and light work together not just with the time of day, but with how you feel. The home isn't just a container. It's a companion. And the beauty is, it doesn't feel like sci-fi. It feels natural, gentle, seamless. The space still looks like a home, but it behaves like it knows you. It listens. It shifts. It responds. And once a space starts to feel alive, it opens the door to something even more timeless, the kind of elegance that doesn't age. As our spaces begin to respond to us, we become less afraid of expression. Luxury returns, but not in the way we remember it. Art Deco, once known for its bold glamour and grandiosity, reemerges in a softer, more intimate form. Velvet textures, subtle metallic accents, rich tones, and marbled surfaces with natural veining, nothing loud, nothing forced. This new elegance doesn't shout. It whispers. It's not here to impress others, but to please the person who lives there. Art Deco 2.0 becomes a source of comfort rather than spectacle. Geometry offers structure without dominance. Brass glows softly like the memory of warm light. It feels less like decoration and more like presence. And the beauty of it? This style lives in harmony with warm minimalism, with natural materials, with smart technology. It doesn't compete, it completes. It brings just enough boldness to make the space feel intentional. And right there, between technology and luxury, we rediscover our oldest instinct, the pull toward nature. the one thing that never goes out of style. Nothing makes a space feel more alive than nature itself. In 2026, biophilic design isn't just a trend, it's becoming the new standard. And it's not just about houseplants. It's about reconnecting with what's real, organic, and untouched by human hands. Living walls that feel like slices of forest indoors. Lush greenery not pushed to the corners, but woven into the architecture. Wooden surfaces left raw and textured. Stone that hasn't been polished to perfection, but keeps its natural depth. But biophilia goes beyond materials. It's also about light, air, and openness. Large windows, soft daylight, the absence of unnecessary walls. The indoors and outdoors begin to merge, one fluid environment. These spaces offer relief. They don't overstimulate, they ground you. You breathe better, think clearer, feel quieter. You stop rushing. You feel connected again. And in the midst of that quiet connection, another thought arises: what kind of impact does our space have on the world beyond its walls? The future of interiors isn't just about what's inside, it's about the impact it leaves outside. Sustainable design is no longer optional. In 2026, it's a core value. Not for trendiness, but for responsibility. Furniture is reused, repurposed, or crafted locally. Materials come from nature or return to it. Reclaimed wood, bamboo, cork, even recycled plastic, chosen not despite their history, but because of it. Sustainability is no longer a separate topic. It runs through everything from floor tiles to lighting. Solar panels on rooftops. Fabrics made from recycled fibers. Paints that don't pollute. The result? A home that feels good and does good. But this approach isn't about living with less. It's about living with more intention. It's not about restrictions, it's about clarity. There's less clutter, but more meaning. And in this new kind of clarity, one final idea begins to take shape: the home as a healing space. Not just for the planet, but for you. The more we live in a fast, noisy world, the more we crave stillness. And more, that stillness isn't found on vacation. It's being built right into our homes. This is where wellness design begins. Not as a trend, but as an act of care. In 2026, homes are designed not just to look good, but to feel good. Spaces are created for slowing down, for switching off, for simply being. It could be a small meditation nook with soft textures, ambient light, and total silence. A personal spa corner with warm tones, aromatherapy, and deep baths. Or just a quiet chair by the window, touched by the morning sun. The point isn't high-tech. It's high awareness. Wellness design supports your breathing, your vision, your nervous system. With lighting that soothes, materials that breathe, temperatures that comfort, and a level of quiet that heals. This kind of space doesn't try to impress. It simply holds you. It gives you permission to rest. And in that rest, it becomes the most powerful room in the house. Interior design in 2026 isn't just a list of trends. It's a reflection of what truly matters. It's about a home that understands you and speaks your language. Nothing in it is random. Every detail, every tone, every texture is a quiet echo of who you are. Technology, beauty, nature, sustainability, stillness, and well-being, these aren't separate ideas anymore. They flow together. And when they do, they create a space that doesn't expect you to be perfect, only to be real. The true message of future design isn't to follow trends. It's to create your own. Not to replicate someone else's style, but to listen closely to yourself. To find the one corner that feels just right. The light that never tires you. The textures you can't help but touch. That's why these trends matter. Because they're not about how things look. They're about you. And about the kind of home where you can simply feel at peace. Thanks for staying with us until the end. If this video inspired you, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and tell us in the comments. Which of these trends would you love to bring into your own home? See you in the next video.